on, nigga.
Hey, Daly, you still working out at Planet Fitness with that bench press of 185?
It's a no judgment zone there.
Well, it's not a no judgment, Joe. They still make that BBL at that price. You might want to get your money back. I was just kidding, though. That's all good. Woo! Hey, as you can see, everybody wants to get inside Morning Fitness, but we're not quite open yet. But we got a crowd of people. Everybody wants to get inside. So come check us out, Morning Fitness. We should be looking at getting open sometime at the end of February of this year, and it's going to be something special. This is really going to be something.
What'd you say about me?
I make for you to take them serious. How much a month?
Over 6 figures a month.
I was just about to say, yeah, she's high maintenance, y'all. So
I'll do over 6 figures a month. I think I should do that.
Man, I know some hoes who talk to a nigga so crazy, man. That's why you gotta have your own pay. Bitch is gonna dog you out if she taking care of you. Bitch gonna talk to you like a peon, nigga, if you out here living like a chump, nigga. You better run this shit up and quit playing. That was my biggest motivation to get some pay, though. How a hoe treat you. How a hoe treat you when you down. That was my biggest motivation. I never wanted to feel like less of a man. Even though I've been a G. When I was broke, I was a G, so it never was about just physically having pay. But it's just about how a bitch look at you when you ain't got no pay. How they treat you when you ain't got no pay. Man. That's gonna make you wanna get paid. That's gonna make you wanna keep paid. Bitch will treat you like a real chump, man. She gonna treat you like you ain't not him, knowing the whole time you him. And we live in a time where social media, like, everything a host see on social media they want. And they looking on their homegirl page and all they see is them spoiled. You don't see the behind the scenes shit though. You don't see what a bitch gotta put up with to get all that shit. A bitch gotta get their head whooped, gotta get cheated on every day, gotta everything. Just to have a little Rolex or a little Chanel bag, or just to even look like they enjoying their relationship. Half of them bitches don't even be happy. You should be happy with a nigga who just really trying.
How about he do what's best and go fight Earl Spence then? Shut up, take a little bit less money, be quiet, humble yourself, and fight Earl Spence, he a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn about him. Bob Arum told him to his face he done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got Ennis, you got Garcia, you got Thurman, you got people making a name for themselves in your own weight division. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
All right, man. Make sure I can hear me, because I can hear myself through the headphones. I can't hear myself, so I know what's going on. So as long as y'all can hear me. If y'all can't, obviously y'all let me know. But yeah, I'm about to talk some big pimping, spending cheese, Bitcoin. It's Stephen A. Smith and Gary, Anton Russell and Nee. Man, but we in this thing, man. So I don't know what's going on with the audio on my side of the trap. But as long as it's working on YouTube, y'all can hear me. I don't need to hear nothing because I don't plan on having nobody on. Nobody. So we're gonna talk about Keyshawn Davis. So I just read something, right? I'm gonna put it on the screen. Give me a minute. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I like Adam. So ain't no big deal, bro. So he said something. I ain't watched none of the press conference. You want to see who I think gonna win between Ryan and Barrios? Did a video on the Patreon. Also talked about Michael Jordan for those who care about that. I wasn't talking about that in general. I'll just put that behind the paywall. He said, I'm watching the Adams boxing show. I'm watching the press conference now, and Richardson Hitchison manager says that they want Devin Haney at 47 on unification with Dalton Smith. I saw Gary Anton Russell say he wanted Dalton Smith first of all the 140 champs. Let's be honest, both see Dalton Smith as the weak link. And yeah, Dalton Smith did something that Hitchison was scared to do and beat Sabril Matias. I don't know the situation with Hitchens and or Gary Anton Russell and Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith is Gary Anton Russell, word to the mother, son. He is he about 28, 29 years old. So he really ain't got no time. What's that song that Soulja Boy artist had? Yeah, he be 30 June 14th. It's over with. That motherfucker ain't even his prime. And I'm in the days running round in that maze, and this money to be made. Come on, baby. Y'all remember that song? What was that dude, Dave? That song that was with Soulja Boy? You, boom, boom, you. And I told y'all, man, they don't understand. Like, I'm going to talk about this. Let me write this down, too. Because I want to talk about this. I talked about this on the Patreon videos y'all see in a couple weeks. I try to stay ahead. And one thing that I said, people got social blindness. People legit got social blindness, bro. They can't read. They can't read a situation. That's the crazy thing about it. A lot of people got social blindness. And in boxing, they have a lot of social blindness. They have a bunch of social blindness in boxing. And what I pretty much mean is they don't even understand. Sorry, the dog right here. Shout out to Manny, I see you. They don't even understand in boxing, bro, that he about to be 30 June 14th, and he still ain't ready for the big fight. He was like, well, Keyshawn need to get a belt. Dog, you just need a fucking fight. You just need a big fight. Gary Anton Russell be 30 in June. You can't be picking and choosing like that. These dudes think, they don't see what's going on in the sport of boxing. They don't see it. They don't see the shift that they trying to take boxing and put it overseas, right? And a lot of them willing to go overseas as long as the money right. And they don't care that they selling out American boxing. And you know what? They're not going to admit that they sold out American boxing. They're not going to take accountability. We talking about 5-10 years after they retire. If that, they're not going to take accountability for selling out American boxing. There will be no accountability taken there. And unfortunately, that's the problem that they really don't see. Like Mr. T said, the window closing, and then also America is losing leverage. I seen somebody on Coach Malachi's channel today. The guy came on and was like, yeah, son, New York, Haney and them fight in New York, they not going to be able to fight in the Garden no more, son. You got to don't give a fuck about the Garden, respectfully. You think a West Coast dude like Devin Haney give a fuck to fight in Madison Square Garden? See, New Yorkers think New York is almighty to everybody else. It ain't. It's a sinking ass ship. Literally, it's a sinking ass city. How y'all see New York? A lot of people don't. Them West Coast niggas don't give a fuck about fighting in New York. What Charleston White said about New York? How y'all see New York? That's not the way the rest of the world see New York, especially once they go there. And that's just the honest truth. Two West Coast guys, he cared more about fighting at the Chase Arena than fighting in Madison Square Garden. Canelo, they had to put Canelo, drag him to come to New York. It's not a destination spot. It's more a destination spot for New Yorkers. And it's a destination spot for Puerto Ricans. And right now, it ain't really no good Puerto Ricans going right now, respectfully. You know? But it's sad. Or everybody's shooting for low-hanging fruit in the sport of boxing. All the black fighters are shooting for low-hanging fruit. You know, they shooting for low-hanging fruit. And that's sad. That's sad where we at, that they don't want to fight each other and they shooting for low-hanging fruit. This dude even he pointed out the obvious, that they're literally both going for the weakest link. And don't nobody got a problem with that. You got two dudes. How old is Richardson Hitchison? That motherfucker about to be 29 in September. This nigga's old, still cherry picking, bro. What is going on? Old and still cherry picking. They need, we need these niggas to lose. Respectfully, we need Durant to win and Hiroko to win. It's time to clean these dudes up, bro. But give me a minute, man. Give me a minute.
Ron Sr., when they were born, was this a vision you had?
I'm not LeBron James. I'm not gonna tell my kids what they have to do. I just wanted my kids to play and enjoy the game, and whatever they can get back out the ball game, we will take it. Once upon a time, I told them whatever opportunity that you have, you should have a chance to play in the NBA.
Been through a lot. I've been through a lot in my teenage phase. I went through a lot in my 20s. I made a lot of mistakes, and there was a lot of people who drugged me through the dirt for it. And I believed it for a long time. I wasn't nice to myself because of what others said about me until I knew who I really was and whose I really was, which is yours, Lord. Now nobody can shake how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I be.
Oh my God.
Shakur, and you just said y'all wouldn't fight each other. But let me ask you this. Do you think your skill level is up to par with his skill level?
I think I'm the best in boxing.
Come on, Keyshawn.
I'm the best.
I fuck with you, Keyshawn. Your skill level is up to Shakur's skill. Come on, man. Come on, man. You the best in boxing? He dead ass.
He didn't blink, killer.
He didn't
blink. He didn't stutter. He three, man.
I like that. I like that.
It's just
like
the last person told you that killer he went out.
Look, man, who out
but
here?
That's not Keyshawn.
Let's talk about 147 and fight him at his weight. Like, it's weird because, like, I know y'all seen the video when I was talking to his father.
Yeah.
He's saying he told me to stand on my word.
Yeah, he said stand on.
I had to give me some food, but somebody got an attitude over here. Like, literally, it's raining and he running through mud. What's the attitude? But I just seen that. Shout out to Adam. Maybe I might come back and cook on that a little bit longer. Maybe I might dedicate another video, find the footage. We get to the comment section, and then we about to skirt, take off on them. Jocelyn, salute. Hey, go ahead and cut Jordan Addison. Go ahead and cut him off the Minnesota Vikings. He said, I forgot New York was literally sinking. We got to help our boy Chris get some scuba gear. Him and Kobe. New York is overrated. I tried to find that clip of Charleston White. I don't give a fuck about New York. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't give a fuck about New York. I ain't like Biggie. I don't give a. I gotta see if I can find this. Let's see if we can find it. See if I can find it. I'm just typing and ain't nothing going in. It's crazy. Then he got an attitude over here. I'm like, this dog is so spoiled, bro. Let's see if I can find it. I forgot my audio wasn't working on my side. Let's see if we can find it on here. Yeah, whatever reason, audio ain't working. But I think y'all can hear it, so hold on. I think y'all can hear it. Hold on. Yeah, whatever reason, my audio ain't working. Let me see. Let me back out of this, and I'm gonna come back in. So let me see. Let me refresh this shit. Let's see if we get some traction now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is. I think it's this fucking. I'm gonna close this shit out. I'll be back. Give me a minute. Bear with me. All right, let's see if we can get some fucking audio now. See if we can get some audio. There we go. So hold on. Make sure we getting it together. So my bad, y'all. Had to bag out and come back in. I tried to get the soundboard working. I gotta reconfigure the mixer. So we should be good. Yeah, I gotta reconfigure the mixer. When I do that, we'll be up and running. But yeah. What's wrong? You backing up? Like, what's the problem? He just tripping, being a spoiled brat.
Oh, nigga. What? How much more clear can I got to make it, nigga? I'm from the South. I don't give a fuck about New York. I didn't like Biggie. I don't like Jay-Z. I didn't 50 Cent. The Statue of Liberty. Nigga, the Harlem Shake. We didn't do the Harlem, nigga. Fuck New York, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about a New York nigga. Nigga, when they killed Eric Garner, I didn't give.
Damn, that's cold. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Call me somewhere rolling in this motherfucking rocket chair right now. He's somewhere eating some gluten-free Domino's pizza. Listening to this. He said, I can't believe my ears, brother.
What? How much more clear can I got to make it, nigga? I'm from the South. I don't give a fuck about New York. I didn't like Biggie. I didn't like.
What you New York niggas gonna do to Charleston White? Snitch on them? Yo, son, you better not come here, son. We gonna take your uptowns, kid. I'm just messing with y'all dudes. Y'all Knicks fans fucking obnoxious though. But nonetheless, where we at with it, man? Where we at with it? So Yeah, we just starting off legit. That was improv. We wasn't even supposed to talk about that that shit in the beginning. So where are we starting off at, man? I mean, this is one big subject. Okay, what? Come on. You want to get on TV? Come on. I just think you want to get on TV. What you got something to say? No, we ain't doing that. I mean, we ain't doing that shit over here. No, get on. I forgot the power went off this morning. He was here without the power on for a couple hours. All right, man. Go on. All right, so we're gonna go with it. I mean, the fuck was that? Where we gonna go? So ShaCap Stevenson got caught capping. He got caught capping. He got caught capping by the WBO president Gustavo Oliveira Esca. So the old Paco Romano by 1 million. He retired. So this is the new guy that took over. He's a licensed attorney, by the way. He's a Georgetown graduate. I'm guessing that's Georgetown in America. That's a very prestigious school. And also they're supposed to be moving their headquarters to Houston. Yes. They're supposed to be moving to Houston. So apparently Najee said Keyshawn and Devin is the fight that the boxing street need. Devin has shown he'll fight anyone. I'm interested to see if Bill would take that one. Lot the game. I mean, why wouldn't Bill take the fight? You'll see how they write certain shit. And like I said before, the one thing about the media, they're going to these new niggas, in general, the new and the old niggas, they're always going to show their disdain or distaste for who they like or who they don't like. See, the question isn't if Devin is going to take the fight, right? Because he mad at them, right? And he did some whole fuck nigga shit, and that's what the media is, a bunch of fuck niggas. It's only a very few real ones in the media. All these niggas you see, even in this YouTube space, just the comments, a lot of these niggas fuck niggas. I know, a lot of these niggas some real fuck niggas. They ain't no real solid dudes, down to earth ass. These niggas is fuck niggas. I'm telling you from experience, right? It's only a few real niggas in the media, right? And so y'all can see this, my bad. So he says this comment, right? And so the WBO president, he comment under, right? So see how he made it, Keyshawn. I'm interested to see if Bill would take this fight. I'm telling y'all, they have no objectivity. To keep it real, I don't care for ShaCap Stevenson, but you didn't see me pick T.O. to beat him. You still see me give him credit. And people say, oh, you be hate. I don't hate. I give him credit. I tell the truth about the nigga. From what I see, I tell the truth. But I still will give him credit. I'm not going to pick T.O. to beat him because I don't like him. You didn't see that? You knew it was easy work for him. Everybody knew the T.O. fight was easy work. I'm going to keep it a bean. But these niggas, these niggas just, they let Tank call them little $2 hoes. And these niggas ready to get on their hands and knees to suck Tank off for an interview after he disrespected them. These fighters don't respect these niggas, man. At all. This nigga, oh man, will Bill take these niggas have no objectivity. The question is, will Keyshawn take the fight? And this is where it kicks in at right here. Short bus cigar talk. This is where it kick in right here. He said, hello, sir. Mr. Davis is currently installed at junior welterweight and therefore unrated at welterweight. Consequently, he cannot fight Haney until formal rating request is submitted, considered and granted. Further bear in mind that there are other fighters rated at 147 pounds before Mr. Davis can regard. Did he respond? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't see a response. Fuck nigga shit. I told y'all, these niggas in the media, they don't give objective views. They give opinions based on how they feel. How you feel. They give opinions based on how they feel. It's never objective. This is why they get behind a certain fighter, they pick him and he lose, and they start making excuses like Garfield the coke sniffing cat, telling Bill Haney he ain't selling out. These niggas really believe the lies. He's a sellout. You can tell he's a sellout. You can tell he's a sellout. I don't understand why people don't own what they did or what they did or what they do. They try to sit here and they get mad, like Stephen A. Smith try to act like he don't understand why people call him a sellout. Like, you understand, stop asking a rhetorical question. Stop trying to be a victim. I hate people that try to play victim. You know exactly what you did to get that. You know exactly what you did to get that. And they all, well, I did this. Okay, cool. You did. The devil do some good too, nigga. The devil do good too. The devil do some good too. This type of shit I be talking about. They always want to play victim. They don't own it. That's my problem. They don't really own it, bro. They don't own it. The fighter that they dislike, he win or she win, and then what happened? They moved the goal. Oh, he was this and he was that. These niggas some straight up busters, dog. I'm just a real nigga enough to say these niggas is busters. They busters, man. Busters as hell. That was a buster ass comment. Cause you know Keyshawn, and that's why the WBO stepped in and like, no, Keyshawn capping. Keyshawn is capping. And at the end of the day, it was no need for Keyshawn to cap. If nobody put the toast to Keyshawn head and told him, hey man, you gotta call out Devin Haney. That ain't what happened. Ain't nobody put the toast to Keyshawn head and say, well, you better call out Devin. No. These niggas do whole shit for clout. They do shit. Anybody would be like, okay, let Keyshawn get about 3 or 4 more fights on, or at least let him get 5 to 6 more fights to get to 20 fights. Wasn't nobody begging Keyshawn to get into the ring against Devin Haney, but you know, people wanted to see Shakur get in the ring versus Devin Haney. You know why? It wasn't that people was begging for that fight to happen. No, Shakur Stevenson sat there and he lobbied to go fight Conor Benn at 47. He lobbied that. So people like, okay, you go to 47 and fight Conor Benn. Why don't you fight Deb? Then it was a rehydration clause. Why do you need to, if you the truth like you say you are, and this is what I say, you just got to listen to what they say and how they move. If you the truth like you say you are, respectfully, why don't you just beat Conor Benn? You know, Conor Benn without no bullshit. Your daddy Bud, he went up before Canelo without 2 weight classes, 2-3 weight classes, depending on how you look at it. He didn't tie Canelo hands behind his back. Why can't you do the same thing? Since you want to be like Daddy Bud so bad, but you're not. You ridicule Gervonta Davis, and I play the receipts if you want me to play them. For people to act like when I play the receipts, they act like they don't hear them. That's a bitch trait. When a narrative doesn't fit what you believe in or align with, aligning what your case is, y'all just ignore the facts. Y'all just ignore the facts. Let's keep it a mean. Let's keep it a bean. I really don't understand when you bring the facts, they try to ignore them, or they try to shame you in the comment section. That female feminist shit don't work, bro. We live in absolute facts and results over here. Right, wrong, or in between. Right, wrong, or in between. We living within receipts. Let's keep it real. He could have just shut the hell up, right? He literally could have just shut the hell up and not said nothing about taking catch weights and rehydration clauses. He could have just not said nothing about it.
Yeah, it can happen. I just think it got to be at a reasonable weight. And I don't want no like rehydration clause. I don't want nothing that's going to take away from me actually beating him. So he could come in. Long as he make the actual weight, I'll be with it. But it's going to have to be a lot of testing. It's going to have to be like some real testing. And I'm with it. Like, let's make it.
So he was talking about Ryan Garcia there, but in another clip later on, which it still proves my point. In another clip later on, he's talking about, well, Tank is pretty much weak for doing rehydration clauses and all that. These niggas just be talking. I keep telling y'all that. They just be talking to talk. Everybody wanna be this real nigga, but when it come to them, everybody wants you to hold on to your morals, have integrity, give them grace, take the high road, don't be petty, you know what I'm saying, do things the right way. But when it comes to them having to do that same thing and reciprocate that or walk that same path, no, it's different. It's different. I deserve grace. Oh no, I need to do a rehydration clause. You just said right there, you don't want nothing that's gonna take away from the fight. Guess what? You putting the 10-pound rehydration clause on the guy that just came for 160 and who ain't did nothing in boxing at 47. Anything I don't consider beating Chris Eubank doing anything, that's worth talking about. For real, you didn't hear me talk about that motherfucking fight. You didn't hear me talk about that fight, not one iota. Didn't even watch it. Fuck, I'm gonna watch. Come on, I go out in the street and watch a nice little, go on the east side on Mac and Bewick and watch a nice little brawl. You feel me? So when we start having these conversations, man, these niggas is frauds, bro. Like I said about ShaCap Stevenson, all he do is cap. Is a hypocrite. If he believed he was that good and he believed that Conor Benn was 2 packs of funky ass, he would just beat him. If Skills paid the bill, he wouldn't be sitting here talking about a 10-pound rehydration clause or this, that. No, beat him. That takes away from the fight. A guy that came from 60 and come back down, it shouldn't be. That's going to be hard enough in regard. That's going to take away from what you did regardless. That's going to take away regardless.
It should be.
That's going to take away from it regardless, though. But like I said before, they lie so much and run their mouth so much, they don't remember what they say.
That's a fight you want. He the worst one. If we talking like boxing, like how you just talked about, okay, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, them are fighters who got like a certain skill level. Okay. Conor Benn, he's just big and like dumb. He's a big idiot. He's gonna go in there, throw hard punches, and try to knock me out, and it's just not gonna work.
Okay, if it's not going to work, sir, why do you need a bumper? Why do you need to handicap Conor Benn? He's already handicapped coming down in weight. That's already a handicap. No matter how you look at it, he went up 2 weight classes. He got to come down in weight. That's already a handicap, right? And then, if you peep what he said about, Devin Haney, Keyshawn gonna beat him. Keyshawn got 14, 15 fights Keyshawn Davis got. He don't want to be the face of boxing, bro. And this is what I be trying to get through to y'all about this boxing shit, bro. You gotta watch these niggas' resumes, bro. See, they'll make you think Shakur Stevenson is this unbeatable guy. That's because they put guys in front of him to make him look good. Yeah, Keyshawn got 14 fights. He hiding behind a nigga with 14 fights. I think he got a chance to beat Devin. I really do. Right now. But you hide behind a dude with 14 fights. And when you look at his resume, Shakur Stevenson, it's a little bit Adrian Broner in that tank. He got a little bit Adrian Broner in that gas tank. And what I mean by that is, Broner was, bigger than a lot of the guys that he fought at those lower weight classes. And once guys started to have equal size to Broner, you started to see that gap close. I'm not saying that Shakur's skill ain't no light years over Broner. That ain't even debatable. But when you start going through the resume, it's match made heaven, bro. It's match made. It's a bunch of Hispanic fighters. Nigga, you don't come on. Egner, Carlos, David Michael Pass, Oscar Mendoza, Juan Tapia. This dude might be like Irish or some shit. All right, he from Dallas, Georgia, USA. I don't even know. Okay, shout out to Dallas, Georgia, wherever that is. Right, but where we go? Leo Mosquito, Carlos Ruiz. I don't know what this dude is. He from Romania. Shout out to Romania. Jesse Chris Rosell. He from the Philippines. Come on, man. Christopher Diaz, he's Puerto Rican. Alberto Guevara, Mexican. Just notice the guys. Remember, this is a dude that probably should have been at 140 to start at. That's sucking down, fighting Joey Gonzalez, fighting Felix Cabral. I think he like Cuban, Puerto Rican. Excuse me. Come on, man. Y'all notice it? Toka Klein Carey. I think he from Providence out there with him and Boo Boo and them. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah Nicotina. This is another fight. This dude didn't have that much experience at all. Older guy, late to the game. but he clocked ShaCap Stevenson. Stevenson dropped him, but he hit Stevenson with a good shot. Stevenson, he went into safe mode. Y'all remember that fight? He went into safe mode. This motherfucker ran the rest of the fight, so he didn't lose the fight. He got hit with one good punch, and he was like, nah, I'm good. He fought Jamil Herring. Shout out to Jamil Herring. He got a good dub there. Oscar Valdez, come on, way bigger than Valdez. Robinson Casiaco, Miss Wade, Oshino, it ain't worth talking. And then the one guy he fought that wasn't on the matchmaking menu, when I say that, the one guy that they didn't plan on him fighting, Edwin De Los Santos, it was a horrible fight. A lot of people say he didn't deserve to win that fight. It should have been a draw. So when people come in here and act like this dude don't have no flaws and no sweat on his resume, that De Los Santos fight was atrocious. He the one that told Keyshawn, you don't notice what him and Keyshawn doing? He got one and he got, you know, he letting Keyshawn know, like, yo, bro, hey, you better not fight Edwin De Los Santos. Pull out that fight. Keyshawn had no intentions on fighting Edwin De Los Santos, and neither did ShaCap Stevenson. He didn't want to fight Edwin De Los Santos neither. Let's keep it a bean. He was supposed to fight Frankie Baby, Ballpark Frank. That's who he's supposed to fight, Frank Martin. And he put on one of the worst performances. I believe it was on the Thursday night. He put on a horrible performance. He ran. Anytime he get hurt, this motherfucker, he gets to running around. So when people be talking about like he's a killer, and he ain't no killer. He ain't a pallbearer. He ain't the preacher preaching the sermon at the nah. He's a Care Bear. He bring rainbows, roses, and and love and care in the ring. He, what I'm saying, that's who he is. But he ain't fought nobody for people to be talking about he pound for pound. I'm not mad he on the list, but come on, it's one of the weakest pound for pound lists you ever see. Bunch of unproven ass motherfuckers on that list. And what he doing is he hide behind Keyshawn Davis. Hiding behind not fighting him. Hiding behind, the Devin Haney, not fighting Devin Haney. You want to be great. You want to be pound for pound. You want to be the face of boxing. Go fight Devin Haney. Skills pay the bills, right? Now it's, me and Devin got to fight at 144. And me and Devin got to, like, nah, nigga, you, Hitchison, and Keyshawn using Devin Haney for free promo. Ain't neither one of y'all niggas trying to jump in that water. When y'all talking, y'all don't see the bitch in this nigga, man. Same thing with O'Shaquie Foster. What did he do? He acting like he like some type of top nigga. Like, dog, 2 fights ago, you was on Ignar Berlanga undercard. A fight before that, you was fighting, supposed to fight Floyd Schofield on somebody else undercard. Ended up fighting Pally. Regardless, you was just an undercard ass nigga. About 3 or 4 fights after that, before that, niggas was sleep at your own fight and walking out in Jersey at the Prudential Center. They was walking out your fight going to sleep. So to talk about he the face of boxing and all that other shit that he talking based on what? Because you say it doesn't make it factual, bro. For people say, oh, he's so great, it doesn't make it fact. He ain't fought nobody, bro. Everybody he fought, for the most part, he got a supreme experience advantage, or he had a supreme size advantage over them. Teofimo Lopez is arguably motherfucker lost to Camboso, arguably lost to Sandor Martin, arguably looked terrible in Miami versus that vagabond he fought in Miami, respectfully. Nobody picked Teofimo Lopez to beat you, only but some racist ass people. And them same racist Hispanics now claiming you as a Puerto Rican. Open your eyes, son. You can't see this. He ain't. That De Los Santos fight proved to me he ain't who in that Jeremiah fight. I was like, you know what? Maybe this a one-off, right? He got hit with a good shot. He went into safe mode and started boxing and start running. That's true. Tell me when I'm lying. Same thing happened with De Los Santos. He felt that power and he got up out of there. That's just what it is. Say what you want to say. Y'all act like it's no sweat on his resume. Y'all say that, but they took care of him, bro. That matchmaking has took care of ShaCap Stevenson. He's a product of matchmaking, bro. And the one guy that wasn't on the matchmaking menu, Edwin De Los Santos, y'all act like that fight didn't happen. He ain't who y'all think he is. He can prove that. He can show that he can get in the trenches. But when I study him and we get hit with punches, his whole body rock. You would think he lean with it. Lean, when he get hit with punches, it don't look good, bro. He is not a strong guy. So do I feel like he needs to go to 47 to fight Devin Haney? No, I wouldn't do it. But when you lobby and you try to pick and choose and be like, well, I want to go to 47 to fight Conor Ben. Hold on, bitch, nigga. We want to see you fight Devin Haney then. If you're willing to go up to 47 to fight Conor Ben, all these niggas want easy fights. Going back to Adam tweet right here, these motherfuckers starting to see what I said from the beginning, what I seen from the inside, even if I didn't have a view from the inside, what I see from the outside. They're starting to see what I'm telling y'all, bro. They don't want to fight nobody. They want to just cloud chase, hate, use people name in the media, pull up the Craig house and act like they about to be big and bad. And Debo, these niggas just talk. They broke and they talking. They broke. Oh, I ain't paying no sanction because you broke. You broke. It ain't no morality when it comes to paying sanction fees. It ain't right. You ain't heard them niggas say they don't get nothing back to the black community, or they don't donate to the USA boxing, or they don't donate to the black hubs and the boxing. They don't hear people say nothing like that. Niggas is broke. They broke. They getting extorted. Half their money being gone. I seen what Tim Bradley said. I seen somebody that coach and train them take 60%. What did Kenny Porter say? He said he could stop his son from fighting if he don't do what he say do. What type of man is that? As your father? What it boil down to, bro? They not who they say they are. Because if you him, you willing to seek and destroy any and everybody, black, white, Hispanic. They're picking and choosing. And they want to choose the way, and they want to do this, and they lobby for things that nobody asked them to. Nobody asked ShaCap Stevenson to jump up to 147 pounds. It would be totally understandable if he said, you know what, I'm gonna go back down to 35, I'm gonna go to 40. Just look how he moved, bro. When it came to fighting on Shockey Foster, he said, well, he got to fight Raymond Four-Door Focus Forward first, or Raymond Coop Ford Focus Forward first. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. When it came to people saying, okay, you the face of boxing, you him, fight Devin Haney. What did it come to? Oh, Keyshawn going to do it first. When it come down and say, hey, would you fight Keyshawn Davis? What did it come? Oh, that's my brother. I'm not going to fight my brother. Like, okay, then, nigga, you don't want to be the face of boxing. He wanted to fight Tank Davis because he knew Tank Davis don't possess the skill set outside of probably 4 rounds to beat him. That's it. He knew Tank ain't gonna jab. He know he can control distance on tape. When you start talking about motherfuckers with 70-inch reaches that's athletic like Keyshawn and Devin Haney, that's where he draw the line at. No. You heard what Bernie the Boxer said. He said, well, I think Devin and ShaCap outgrew each other. That was omission that he don't think he could fuck with Devin Haney. That instead of giving it to Devin, he just want to remain neutral. I feel him on that. ShaCap, your boy, I feel that. ShaCap close with Bud. Them niggas know what's up. Yeah, Devin had a bad night versus Ryan Garcia. Steroids or no steroids. Seen a bunch of fighters have bad nights. I see Roberto Duran getting knocked out and still come back and beat Iran fucking Barkley. You got to understand, these motherfuckers don't have a 6 to 8 week camp. These niggas have 12 weeks, 14, 16 weeks training camps. So this bound, and you only fight once every year or 18 months or something like that. So you know what that tell me? You bound to have a bad performance. You bound not to peak on the night of the fight. The less you fight, the harder it's gonna be to peak on fight night. They having fat camps. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing shit for a year. Then they train and they tell them to fight. They only tell them to fight. These niggas announced the fight 30 days before the fight now. So they probably tell them 60, 90 days before the fight. They got to lose a bunch of weight. They don't have no activity. So, of course, you're not getting the best performance. It's easy not to peak on fight night now. It's not enough activity. In a lot of these dudes, when you ain't going to never see the best ShaCap Stevenson. He already 30, 28 years old. He already 28 years old. You're not going to see the best ShaCap Stevenson is what you about to see this now and next year, whenever his birthday is. Oh, Gary Anton Russell, his best years is behind him already. He might have great moments, but physically, they're on the wrong side of 30, on the wrong side of their prime. You want to get the best fights in while you 21, 22, 23, 24. 25 is really you start to really bubble. 25, 26, 27. Them is your real peak boxing years for real. When you start getting 28, 29, you still climaxing, but you're on the wrong side of the mountain. You're on the wrong side of Mount Everest. You're on the wrong side of the climax. You feel what I'm saying? When you get 28, 29, 30, just think about how your body started to change. Couldn't eat them chili cheese fries. Couldn't eat them hot Cheetos. You started to have irritation. And my whole thing is just watch what these dudes be saying, bruh. Just watch what they do. Just take away the fandom, take away the voice, and just listen to what they say. It's matching up with everything I'm saying. I don't need inside information. Some fighters like Ben Rodriguez would die for a path to superstardom that Shakur Stevenson got. If you beat Keyshawn, if you beat Shakur, let's say you want to go in there, you want to fight Ryan. Tank Davis might have no other choice but to see you. That's what happened with Marvin Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard was so fucking bitter that Marvin Hagler was starting to get the props that he deserved. He was starting to be in commercials. He had one of the best fights you ever see with John the Beast Mugabe. He felt that Marvin Hagler was getting too much love. He couldn't stand it. Remember, he got sued by Donald Curry, too. That whole ass shit he pulled. The whole ass shit he pulled versus Aaron Pryor, right? He didn't like the fact that, Marvin Hagler was bubbling. He seen the opportunity. Hagler had a really rough tight fight with Mugabe, and he jumped in and stole it. He didn't really beat Hagler. He stole that fight from Hagler. I believe Hagler told what Hagler said he said after that fight. I think Hagler said you really won. He know what it was. The reason he fought Hagler was two reasons. Hagler started to get the appreciation after 43, 44, 45 fights. I think 43, his 42nd fight, he got robbed in the UK for his title. I always talk about this. He had to go through hardship, then a motherfucker. Went to the UK to get a title. They robbed him. 2-3 fights later, I think he had to get a title, go back, get a title versus somebody, whatever it went. He won the title. He couldn't even enjoy it. They threw popcorn. They threw trash. They threw soda at him when he won the title. Come on. Only when he started to be celebrated on a commercial level and he had that tough fight, Mugabe Hagler wanted to jump in and play double dutch with him. I mean, Leonard wanted to jump in and play double dutch with him. He was hating ass. He was a whole ass nigga. And that needs to be said. A lot of these guys who was the face of boxing, the Golden Boy, they whole ass niggas. Muhammad Ali was a whole ass nigga. A lot of people ain't gonna like what I said, but I can prove it. He was calling Joe Frazier a monkey. A nigga that was putting money, a man that was putting money in his pockets while he couldn't feed his family because he was battling the U.S. courts. You going on camera calling him a gorilla and a monkey and shit like that. How else do you categorize it? And I say that respectfully. Everybody, all the niggas did some whole ass shit, but that's just what it is. Oscar De La Hoya, he was a good fight. Did some whole ass shit too. Robbed a bunch of niggas. Robbed Felix Sturm. Let's keep it real. Some of you feel like he robbed I Corte. Niggas ain't perfect. All these Golden Boys and faces of boxing, they just they do whole ass shit because they can. Not saying they not talented, not Hall of Famers, not top 10, don't have some of the best jab, but that's just what come with the game. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at like Shakur Stevenson and some of the shit he do, some fighters are killed for the path to superstardom that he got. You just got to go do it. He don't want to do it. He'd rather just say it than be it. And that's why I don't respect. You talking about how good you are, but now you need to handicap people. Why you throw handicaps in there, you throw boundaries in there, you throw obstacles in there because you really don't want to fight. They're happy nickel and diming. They're happy lying to the fans and telling them, oh, I'm the best. I'm the best. They complacent with that. Therefore, there are going to be some fans that say, he is the best. They happy. I remember Chris Eubanks said this. He was sitting on the couch, I think with Nigel Benn, Roy Jones Jr. They were sitting on the couch. I don't know who could find that interview. And Chris Eubanks Sr. was saying that I was just happy to be mentioned amongst you guys. I was just happy to be in the conversation. He said that. That's where they at. That's where Hitchison at with it. That's where Anton Russell at with it. That's where I can't really say Keyshawn, so I'm gonna leave Keyshawn out. I think Keyshawn will fight Devin. I think he's so broke right now, and he crazy enough to do it. Right? I think I'm not gonna put Keyshawn in that because Keyshawn says 14 fights. Should he really be in the conversation seriously? But him just willing to step up and take Shakur Stevenson and protect his little big bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put him there. But these niggas, man. These niggas, man, like literally, bro. Motherfuckers don't. These motherfuckers just happy to be, just like Eubanks. They just happy to be mentioned in the same vein. That's all it is. They can say something. Y'all be so captivated by what people say. Watch what they do and how they act. Shakur Stevenson, I'm until he showed me something different. I'm gonna keep my foot on this nigga's neck. I'm gonna keep my foot on his neck.
There should be bigger fights on the horizon for you than a Devin Haney fight.
Nah, I think the Devin Haney fight is a big fight. I think it could happen. I think it just got to make sense. With Ryan Garcia, he just said he'll come down to 144 pounds. So if he'll come do that and it makes sense, let's do it.
Would you rather fight Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney?
I would rather fight either or. I think any of these guys get in front of me, they got a lot to deal with.
Who are you here with? Are these people? Who's your manager? I know you got your brother.
My manager is Jay Prince. He's not here.
Jay Prince is not here. Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, I don't like your answers because I want you to get paid. Okay, your Devin Haney's not going to get you paid.
You don't think so?
No.
Why don't you think that?
Because, look.
He's a big name. I'm a big name.
He's not that. Look,
everybody wants to see that fight.
Let me be respectful because I like Devin Haney. I'm going to tell you a quick story. You tell me whether you agree with me because you're the boxer.
So I don't even care about the story that he yapping about, right? I don't even care about the story that he yapping about. Ryan Garcia is somewhat of a big name, but his tickets are. This is why Dana White denied Stephen A. Smith credentials to the Crawford and Canelo fight. Loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. That's what he was. If Ryan Garcia is such a big name, why is they selling his tickets 50% off? Why would they go give a bunch of tickets away come Saturday night? Why is it a discount on the pay-per-view? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Why is it discount on pay-per-view? So at the end of the day, you got bootlickers like Stephen A. Coon Smith who continues to perpetuate lies. Lies. That's lies. That's lie. Black fighters don't. That's what they push. Black fighters don't. I want you to get paid. What you mean to get paid? Look at Ryan Garcia. He's struggling. When he fought Durant in Houston, he struggled. When he fought in LA, they gave away a bunch of tickets. When he fought Luke Campbell, that shit was empty. But you never hear them talking about how Lomachenko, when he fought Luke Campbell in LA, it was empty. You know what I'm saying? You never hear them bashing when the other don't sell. It's always the illusion. What, Devin Haney sold more tickets at home than Ryan Garcia did in LA compared to when he fought in the Bay Area. Let's keep it real. Come on, Ryan Garcia had the perfect storm with Tank. They needed each other, so be it. His other big fight was with Devin Haney. Other than that, what other Ryan Garcia fight that did a good gate? Real talk. So this whole notion that Devin don't sell or this fight, I want you to get paid, and we in the hurt business. As a media member and as a supposed to be a pundit of the fight game, why the fuck you cared about what Shakur Stevenson getting? I want to see what's best for the boxing viewership, to keep boxing in America, to get TV companies like ESPN to invest in boxing. This is the problem that I got. There wasn't no spill on Shakur here, none whatsoever. But like I said before, you should want to see brothers get money with brothers. That's the only thing that's going to save American boxing right now. Them fucking Hispanics, outside of being on ESPN Deportes and fighting on Tecate, they got to go overseas too. They going to have to go to Saudi Arabia too. You know them motherfuckers don't even like traveling past the Mississippi. Let's keep it respectfully. If they ain't Puerto Rican, it ain't been a good Puerto Rican fighter and still ain't right now in a long time. They don't want to travel past that, go past that Mississippi. That Mississippi River, let alone go all the way over to Saudi Arabia. So if y'all want to keep boxing in America, black fighters gonna have to fight each other. The best gonna have to fight each other. All it is, I want to fight Don Smith. I want the easy licks and all that. Okay. And watch what Turkey do to y'all. Turkey gonna woo y'all, woo you like the movie. And then when he get y'all over there, he gonna pull the rug up under that money gonna drop. It's gonna drop. The zone gonna defund. They ain't gonna be in America. They gonna get the fuck up out of America. Y'all gonna be over in Saudi Arabia. And all y'all young, aspiring professional fighters that want to hit a lick in professional boxing, you going to look and blame these hoe ass niggas for why you got to go to Saudi Arabia, why you got to go to Russia, why you got to go to UK to get a bag. Real talk. You going to blame them. You going to blame them. The Carmel Moses, Zaire Moses, when all niggas got to go overseas to get a bag. Look at these hoe ass niggas that didn't fight each other. This ain't on the Mexicans. This ain't on the Puerto Ricans. This ain't on the Spaniards. This ain't on the all the great fighters from the continent of Africa. This ain't from the Dominican Republic fighters. This ain't on the Cuban fighters. This is on the Black American fighters for the damage that they've done to the sport of boxing. They're going to be, I'm telling y'all, this video will be studied if they don't get it together. This video will be studied. This video will be studied. This video will be studied. And it's easy to see. It's happened twice already. Al got a big bag, got his, gave y'all the 2-pump special, figuratively and literally, some of y'all fighters, and got the fuck on. Eddie Hearn had that money, ain't do shit with it. Still got to eat out of turkey out of chic hand. Oscar De La Hoya, he didn't let everybody, he didn't work with everybody. Sat on Al lap, sold the Ring magazine to Turkey, and did what snakes do. Talk shit about Turkey, tried to be like Dana White and do a mixed martial arts show. It didn't work. Was on Facebook, was with Golden, was on HBO, worked with Richard Schaefer, then turned around and went with the Zone, and they trying to get rid of his ass. Top Rank just sitting there, they just, we'll just do a card for Xander Zayas, but when Keyshawn Davis did what they out the business. They putting Richard Torres in there with Frank Sanchez. They don't give a fuck no more. They just renting fighters out like they carpet cleaners. They out the game. All the old guard is out the game. The game is in Turkey Al-Sheikh's hand. The game is in the good Turkey got the whole game. And what if them fucking Arabs be like, we done. We pulling our money out. We keep losing money on y'all fuck niggas. Then what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna twerk for Jesus? Now what you gonna twerk for Jesus? That's what I be saying, bro. How Wu-Tang say you better protect your neck, you better protect your check. If these black fighters don't get to start fighting right now, and you got Stephen A perpetuating a lot of raccoonery. Whoa, Devin Haney don't get you paid. Neither do Ryan Garcia. Do some fucking research. That's why you ain't no fucking credentialed boxing media member when it come to Dana White. You're terrible. Even when he be on First Take, he don't be knowing what the fuck he be talking about half the time, especially when it comes to something outside of basketball. He don't even know what he's talking about in basketball. This is a dude who got fired from ESPN when he brought Michael Eric Simp Dyson on, and they talked too black. They fired his ass, they brought him back, and he became a whipping boy. That's all it was. I ain't mad at him. I done seen people sell out for less. I done seen people sell out for less, respectfully. But to sit here and then talk about, I don't understand why people call me a sellout. Yes, you do. Stop asking that rhetorical question shit. Just some shit right here. Oh, Devin Haney don't get paid. These niggas, they want you to just be on the plantation with them so bad. They want you to be on a plantation with them so bad, not to believe that brothers can get money with. They do everything to keep brothers from getting money with brothers. Just pay attention. They put all these Quaker old coon ass niggas like Stephen A out there to perpetuate lies. Let's perpetuate the truth. Y'all fight each other. Y'all gonna save American boxing. Y'all gonna put a bunch of money in y'all pocket, and y'all gonna win some. Y'all gonna lose some. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Everybody done took an L and lost. If you fought it up for the street, everybody done took an L and lost a fair one. I let niggas, undefeated, man. Nigga had one fight talking about he undefeated. Everybody done took an L out here in these streets. It happens. But if they don't start getting fight, man, it's over with for American boxing. Y'all might as well get y'all turbans on. Y'all might as well get y'all, get prepared to get you a little mosque house over there or something like that. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But ain't no way that ShaCap Stevenson, he get all this praise, and he is the problem right now. He ain't doing nothing too different than Tank Davis. They making him look good. So now it's time for them to take the fucking training wheels off ShaCap Stevenson and go do it then. Like I said, nobody asked him to lobby to fight Devin Haney or go up to 47. Nobody said that. Nobody really said that. We was cool with him going back down to 35 and fighting Abdullah Mason and, George Cordina, and the people was cool with that. He wanted to fight O'Shaquie Foster. People was cool with that. But every time, if you notice, every time it's a threat, it's Raymond Ford or it's Keyshawn Davis. Like, bro, he act like he the fucking godfather or something like that. Like he's something worth protecting. If anybody's done more damage to the sport of boxing inside the square circle, it's him. He hasn't elevated boxing none. When people watch his fight, what did the game say about Spider Loke? He said when people turn on Madden or play Madden, when your song come on, you the reason they hit mute. Didn't he say something like that? That's the equivalent of ShaCap Stevenson. When people see ShaCap Stevenson fight, ain't nobody talking about, I want to see more of him. Man, turn this shit off. Turn this off. Nobody want to see that bullshit. Ain't nobody getting hurt. It ain't even like no sweet pea, like sweet, I make him miss. Dog, he's one of the most boring he's the Kyle Anderson of boxing. He's the Kyle Anderson of boxing. Ain't nothing nice about it. Ain't nothing saucy about his game. His defense ain't flashy. Like, come on, you really gonna pay for a ShaCap Stevenson fight? Let's keep it real. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt. You ain't gonna get no entertainment. He ain't Sweet Pea. He ain't the Matrix like Lomachenko. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. Like, come on, what do you get out of it? But then again, Devin Haney is boring. Well, ShaCap Stevenson not. As soon as he get hit with a solid shot, he get on his bicycle. Just say you want an autograph from the nigga. Ain't nobody ever say, man, I can't wait to ShaCap Stevenson fight. Not nan nigga. Ain't no nan. Not nan nigga. At all. Stephen A need to be ashamed of this. You think I vote for him? Man, I vote for Kamala before I voted for Stephen A. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a fucking lot. That's saying I vote for Kamala. I go subscribe to Blue Blood Sport before I go I vote for Stephen A. Smith.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
at
right? No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. We got receipts. We got all the receipts. We got the receipts that's under the counter at Family Dollar, the ones they got stored in the Bizak. Come on, man. Come on. He said New York is overrated. What you hating on New York for, bro? What New York did to you, man?
What? How much more clear can I got to make it, nigga? I'm from the South. I don't give a fuck about New York. I didn't like Biggie.
Shout out to you, bro. Second Arizona. He said, I'm thinking these celebrities and pro athletes gonna be pro black, stay on code. They stand for FB and CJ. I'm telling you, bro. It's a waste of holding them to. Oh no, I'm just exposing them as clones so niggas can see it. They see this shit. They see this shit. Niggas out there bailing cause they dealing with they bros. They trying to play you hate, but you can't hate a star. Yeah, nigga. They see this shit. They feel this shit. They hear it. They hear this shit, man. That's why I speak it. Somebody got to bring a balance to it. Hopefully it sizzle on their spirit. Like the Country Wayne said, Vinny, what's going on, my brother Vinny? Oh, toast to what? So you look like Biggie. Oh, give a fuck, nigga. Get a nigga a wedgie. Fuck the South, nigga. I just sell crack in the South. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Keyshawn stock. Yeah, I like Keyshawn, man. I like crash out Keisha Davis. No father figure, you got a partner, nigga. Him and his brothers, like, they used to jump niggas back in the day. Niggas look rough. Yeah, you gotta shoot them niggas, man. You don't fight no DB3. And them Fernando Vargas kids, man, DB3 will put belt the ass on them niggas, man. Yeah, that one son he had fighting that tall ass Irish motherfucker. Trash. Trash. Shakur is not Bud bad comparison. Oh, he think he Bud. Talking about I think I'm Terrence Crawford. Floyd Mayweather. Paulo Malignaggi. That nigga just a Puerto Rican Malignaggi. Is there any fighter you like? No, I don't like none of them. I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody. We can get gangster. I don't come on here talking that shit. Suck my dick when niggas say shit like that. Not to mention, and as always, they have to have fat camps. Yup. Shout out to my boy Tech. He's a cyber salute. He said, I don't like that catch weight rehydration clause talk. Yeah, like I said, he said that he wasn't about it. Now he about it because he don't want to fight nobody, bro. He ain't fight nobody while you at the end of your prime. He ain't fight nobody at all, man. These niggas is a disappointment from Tank, from him, Hitchens. Them niggas broke in disappointment. Niggas getting extorted out of all their money. These niggas getting extorted all their money. They getting raw with no Vaseline, and I really can prove it, dog. I really can prove it. These niggas is broke. They like me and you. What Outkast say? He said like you live check to check. He said I live beat to beat. He said I live by beat to beat like you live check to check. If you don't get up and move your feet, then I don't eat. I forgot how the bar go. Telling y'all, man, these dudes is just busters, bro. I know it, bro. I seen these niggas contracts. They ain't got no money. Look at Jamil Charlo. We supposed to be brothers. Now we supposed to be brothers, man. You up there chilling with Ellie Sucker nigga sat back giving them interviews. Now you want black brotherhood. Man, ain't nobody buying Boots and Charlo. Nobody buying that.
Man, let me just spill the beans, man. Let me just tell y'all the trill. I'm going to tell you who the crooks are. Where the most money comes out for a fighter. Guess what? It's the managers. Yeah, y'all managers, y'all trust, y'all love y'all managers. Oh, they the best. They this, they got you here. They did all this stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't even realize y'all could have got there yourself. But anyways, I'm just going to continue to elaborate. There's some managers out there taking 20%. 20%. Think about that. It's a lot of damn money. 20% of your purse. Think about that. And what you should be looking at is how much you paying your damn manager. Yeah, I'm making everybody aware. Yeah.
Man, and a manager don't be doing shit. They don't get them no fucking brand deals. They don't market them. They don't put them in the public light to bring more. All these managers do is extort, take money out of their pocket. Some managers getting 30%, bro. The going rate is 33 in the third. And what are they managing? Absolutely nothing. These niggas is getting extorted by these managers. And they stealing money out y'all pocket and not doing nothing. Like he said, a lot of y'all could have got there yourself. You know, the only two fighters to win active fighters, or that fighters that were actors to win manager of the year, was George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins. Come on, bro. Once I seen he said he wouldn't fight Keyshawn and vice versa, I consider both of them lame clown. Devin actually should be at the top of the list. Shakur be thinking he Crawford. Yeah, he ain't no Crawford, nigga. Mike Crawford probably. Joe Crawford probably. Shout out to L5 player. Please tell me you seen that Gary Anton Russell on Rain Mag. What'd he say? He said if we don't pay him, he gonna kill both our ass. Word. I smoked half a little joint with you. Word. Look at Miles trying to copy. Word. Damn. Might as well, Craig, man. Stimulate your mind, man. It's Friday. So I put that joint to your word. Word. Nigga. Come on, man. Then Chris Tucker didn't want to do another movie. After that's the movie that put him on That and Money Talks put him on there. See why you can't help niggas out, man. Well, I don't want to play no role to be, man. Chris Tucker was one of the most laziest actors and comedians ever. He should have been up there with Eddie Murphy, but hey, I guess, the Epstein trip was crazy. So, okay, what he said in the interview, I must know. What context are we looking for in that interview? Because you got to let me know what he said in that interview. Say Young Dev about to start stunting on these East Coast niggas. Dev turned 27. He barely nigga. He in his prime right now, nigga. He in his physical prime right now. Yeah, ain't none of that shit, man. It's the end. It's coming to the end of the prime. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Your peak prime probably like 25. That's probably when you peak. After like 26, 27, you slowly start gradually declining from there. So I don't know what Gary Anton Russell said. I don't know what he said. So I don't know if Darren's still here. I need to know the context of the interview because I'm looking at an interview he on the Ring magazine. And it's a minute, 30 minute, and he's talking about I don't know. You gotta tell me what he said, but I think he gone. But y'all got any questions, I answer. This dog is just being a fucking brat. What do you want? What do you want? You got any questions, boy? Hey. Oh my God. All right. I'm done rubbing, bro. You shedding this shit. That's all I had to say, man. So, he said I was waiting on your KD burner video. What was that about? I don't know. What was KD burner about? Tell me what that shit was about. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. What did he do? What was so important? We knew he had burner accounts. So what was so important about his burner account? What was the big thrill? Just give me tell me a little bit, in context. I don't get what was the huge thing about it. We knew he had burner account. He was talking trash about everybody. Oh, you gonna watch Ryan and Barrios? I don't know. I may. Yeah, A-Cuff. He from Detroit. Yeah. Was it Darius A-Cuff from Cass? Yeah, he had a 49 boy. He from Detroit. He went to Cass. Why these niggas get out of jail and start running in front of their mouth? These niggas get out of jail for snitching. It ain't no shame in the game no more. That's the crazy thing about it. You used to snitch and used to go into hiding after you snitched. Now, snitches out here running their motherfucking trap they running a trap like nothing. He said he called Jabari retarded. Jabari Smith? Yeah, that nigga is trash. Remember you was trying to get that nigga drafted to the Pistons? It was you, nigga. Yeah, we should take Jabari Smith. Damn, I ain't see it. I see the physical talent, but he just played like Jaren Jackson. I don't like people that play like Jabari and Jaren Jackson. You that tall and you play like a pussy. Nah, you can't be on my team. He said, stop the lies. Yeah, you was a huge Jabari Smith guy. I pull up the receipts. You was going for Jabari Smith and Walker Kessler. That's what I remember. Maybe I got the wrong guy. Winky Bernard hit their prime in their 30s. Nah, your physical prime, when you in your physical prime, it's a wrap. Now, your mental prime is different. No. You ain't in your prime in your 30s. You may accomplish great things in your 30s, but that ain't your fucking physical prime. Not at all. It's over with. You start talking about 31, 30, 31, 32, you on the bad side of your physical prime. Your prime is in your early to mid 20s. After that, it's all different. Not saying you can't accomplish great things after that point, but yeah, it's a young man's game. I wanted Kessler. Kessler ain't even gonna be on the fucking. Yeah, you did. I ain't gonna lie. Kessler ain't even about to be in the NBA, bro. That nigga ain't about to be overseas, hooping with Jimmy Fredette and shit. KD said that the white men don't respect my game. Curry, he said that. Oh, I might have to do that video. He said that. Yeah, Steve Kerr is just him and Steve Nash is nepotism hires and shit. You know, like that Brad over at UCLA, that Brad coach at UCLA. He called Westbrook a cocaine bear. Yeah, man. As soon as he won that MVP, Westbrook had to get his own MVP. I agree with a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff that Draymond Green, he a whole ass nigga too. Man, I like Draymond, but he do whole ass shit. You bet the nigga to come to the team and then, oh, we don't need you. Like, bro, get out of here. He called Kyrie a coon. Did he? Damn, he called Kyrie a coon? I mean, Kyrie first baby mama was white. I ain't saying that make him a coon. Kessler about to be the Euro MVP. Yeah, nigga asked for like $300 million. Who do you think he is? KD said Kerr don't like the dark skin ever since Jordan punched him. Yo, if y'all bullshitting, he really said that, dog. If he really said that, dog, I gotta do a video. I wonder why Town ain't do a video on it. I mean, I don't disagree with what he's saying. I don't. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. It's a lot of unqualified people, just regardless of race, color, creed, ethnicity, religion. It's a lot of unqualified people in America in important positions. They got a black guy who was like, remember they would have it all them planes that was crashing in DC? And they asked like the control manager, supervisor, he was a black guy. He didn't know nothing. He didn't know absolutely fucking nothing about the aircrafts and, you know, and obviously it was because of the government, I believe, allegedly they was doing some test flights. I don't know, right? I don't remember. He didn't know nothing. DEI hires are very dangerous. Nepotism hires are very dangerous. They tend to be unqualified, especially when you're talking about Nepo hires. They tend to be unqualified, lazy, can't retain, can't do the job. So when you start dealing with people like that, that increases fatalities. That drops morale at the workplace. I see it all the time. It's so many people that's not qualified, you know, for important jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people faking it till they make it. So imagine, you know, I don't even gonna get. Now Jordan is touching Lil. I don't really care about that, man. That motherfucker wasn't like. Jordan was just being a fucking Jordan. He wasn't like really doing no shit like that. Like y'all making it seem like he was just like celebrating with the little guy. Y'all make it seem like, you know, he was on some Epstein shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like he was on some weird uncle type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, they always gonna make up some wild ass shit to get your mind off of Epstein and shit, to get your mind off of black men winning Daytona. I don't give a shit about that. And if you feel like he did that for real, they did way worse to our children. How about that? They did way worse to our children. How about that? If you feel that way, they did way worse than our children. So how about a little bit of fucking payback then? They still do way worse than our children. Look what who was that actress Angelo Jolie did to them fucking kids. So if you want to play it that way, I don't know, but I'm gonna give a fuck. So be it. If that's the case, so be it. His daddy should grow a pair of balls and go see Mike and shoot the fair one with Mike. Go shoot the fair one with Mike, but y'all always got to be Brad's defender. Always. Niggas always want to do Brad's work and be Brad's fucking bullet bag or bulletproof vest. That'd be crazy to me. The white man ain't got to do no work. All you got to do is put a lie out there about a black person and y'all gonna run off with it. Y'all gonna do the work every time. Y'all cancel everybody. Y'all cancel all the celebrities. Cam Newton just lost his show for saying that he don't have female friends. Who cares? What man got female friends for real that you didn't grow up with? Any female friend you really got, you don't even cool with the females in your family. You don't even want to see your sister half the time. You don't even want to see your sister happy. The niggas don't even barely see their mother. Like, all right, I talked to my mother. Keep it. Man, ain't nothing that. Every time you keep a female around, like most times, you got to do something for them. Or pay this, fix this, take me here, do this, do. But you know, on the internet, we ain't shit as men. The minute they get clocked upside they fucking head with a Flintstone, Tyrannosaurus Rex bone, and we don't do nothing about it, we bad people. Ain't nothing cool about really having no female friends. Every once in a while, you come across a female that's pretty cool, a coworker you would chop it up with, but most of the time, like, nah. Because they get the benefit of you being there. Just the benefit of you being there as a man is a deterrent from an assailant. Right? A lot of times y'all go out, it's still expected for you to pay. If a dude grab her butt, it's still expected for you to defend her. If you talk to another girl in front of her, she offended. So you can't really get hoes in front of her like that. Some of them be cool like that. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. So what benefits do you get? What's she gonna do? Buy you a beer? Buy you a drink? Make you a plate? Most women can't cook no more. So what benefits you get from it? Only benefits you can get from it is her willing in other women seeing you with her. So what benefit is it really to it? Unless she really gonna be a real friend. Because when the bros go out, we ain't really constantly on. One time Mike might get the bill, next time Tim might get the bill. Ain't nobody really tripping about the bill. It ain't 10 different bills if we all sit at the same table. Somebody might get it. We might cash up everybody, or so you get it next time. It ain't even that back and forth shit. So females don't even make great friends to females. You lend some money to a woman, you ain't getting it back platonic, or you playing in the platonic. Let's keep it real. So him just saying I don't like, and he got a girl. So come on, what I look like? I got female friends. Well, you don't have any self-control. Oh, so be it. Call it what you want to call it. But then you had the other girl sitting there somewhere. I got male friends, and they lie, bro. They lie. They know they use and manipulate the men that they keep around, and they know that for a fact, bro. A lot of the guys that hang up and end up being in the friend zones or friends with women. It's just guys waiting for them they're waiting for them to go through their whole phase and choose them. And don't think because a guy's gay that your girl hang with a gay guy, you're at danger of getting HIV. They sleep with the gay guys too. They sleep with their homegirls. So it's talk about they platonic, they actual homegirls and platonic gay friend. They sleep with them, bruh. They sleep with them. So don't listen to them. I just got friends that they sleep with them. They sleep with their homegirls at the Valentine's Day when they got lingerie on. They sleep with the gay homie, the male gay homie. I'm telling you this shit. I know this shit. Especially when you start talking about Keisha, bruh. Telling y'all, man, surf great, man. Your girl you got a friend, or you dealing with a girl, or you about to deal with her, and she got a gay homeboy, man. Don't even sleep with him, man. Don't just count your losses and keep it moving, bro. They sleeping with everybody. They loose as a goose. Don't get me started. What Boosie say? Boots as a goose. Don't get me started. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. They got shit that you burn through the fucking condom wrapper, let alone the condom. Yeah, Jordan said he said he came out defending. Maybe he got paid off. I don't care about Brad's kid. You know what they was doing to y'all kids? Branding y'all kids on the ass cheek during slavery. KD said Kyrie was treating blacks like he took his in his cereal, but he over there I mean, I ain't surprised, bro. All these woke pro black ass niggas like Kyrie, bro. Man, please, nigga, please. I can't wait to Dr. Umar open the school. I'm pulling up. Most gay guys has female, and they sleeping with them, bro. They sleeping with them, bro. And then you gotta remember, women when they ovulate or they get horny, they get alcohol. That's their excuse. That's their excuse. That's the excuse to do all the shit that they really want you to do to them. They can blame the alcohol. I'm just talking about like not your girlfriend and shit, but just this girls that you deal with, that's their excuse. That man, girls are way more hypersexual than guys. I just hope y'all know that, bro. So when girls be like, well, I don't want to have sex, cool, keep it moving. Get that out the way immediately. You're going to save yourself a lot of grief. If a woman can waste your time and you beat around the bush, they're going to waste your time. It's rare for females not to irritate me. I mean, yeah. The ones that don't irritate you, them the ones you're going to wife regardless. Because when you be around most women, they don't want honesty. So when they come venting to you about their day, this is where most relationships go wrong at. When they come venting to you about their day and you give them the honest answer, that's what all men know. Women don't really want the truth. If you find a woman that really wants the truth and respect the truth, even if it bothers them, the truth gonna bother you, and they still be cool, then that's a great woman right there. But most women, though, they don't want the truth, bro. They can't handle the truth. Most people don't want the truth. Basically, that's just what it, and they live by that code. If you don't ask, they won't tell. If they don't find out, they don't care. When a woman starts snooping around and trying to find out, especially when y'all been dealing with each other for years, and she trying to, and it ain't nothing irregular going on. She just trying to. A lot of times they cheating and creeping out on you. When they start accusing you out the blue and nothing to accuse on, and you ain't coming home late, so a lot of times it's a wrap. Their behavior tell you everything about a woman. Her behavior tell you everything about a woman. When she start acting stank for an extended period of time, mad and angry at you, it's time just like, all right, we can just go our separate ways. And niggas don't even know that. When you tell a woman that, you call that bluff and be like, okay, we can be done, bye. All their power be gone when you walk away. All their power is gone. When you willing to walk away, and you can get more women or you ain't really tripping up. And pussy ain't even valuable no more. They didn't kill pussy. Real talk. Guys don't even care nothing about pussy no more. That's the wild thing. That's the wild thing about it. Guys don't even care about pussy no more. They kill pussy. It's crazy. They killed it. So guys, it's easy for a guy to walk away now. All right, bye. I don't even care. He's only had 2 real platonic friendships with women, unless it's family. Yeah, I don't deal with friends anyway. For what? KD said Kyrie treats us like I read that one. He said 50% of them have STDs confirmed by the CDC, and it's probably even higher. Because they think all guys sleep. Think about this. They think all guys do. Every guy just sleep around. They think all of us sleep around, despite the statistics not supporting that. That's what they think. They think, all guys just get. So I want to sleep around like guys. In reality, before they became more promiscuous, the STD rates was never this high. Guys wasn't just sleeping around. You had a small subsection of guys that was sleeping around like that. But you got to remember, they all sleep with the same guy. So they were like, if they can do it, we can do it. Like, no, a lot of these women, they nasty as hell. A lot of these women slept with more than one guy in the same day. Says the MF on here, disparaging black fighters. Don't get me, man. Dude, come on. Why don't you come on here? I'll drop the link. Let me know if you want to drop the link. That ain't nothing but probably about ShaCap Stevenson. Come on here. Bring your ass on here. He has discussed it for real on freaking Valentine's Day. He said sisters keep prison. Yeah, and what happened in prison? They spread STDs. They rape other men in prison. What do you think all this shit come from? He said, bro, black women will be trauma dumping. Yeah. And then when they want you to be the therapist. Women in general want you to be the therapist. They want you to be the mechanic. They want to be the problem solver, but you can't really fix their problems. Yeah, it's a problem. He said Umar under federal investigation now. It's a wrap for the school. Is he? Umar got hit by the feds. Come on, we got to get the donations together for him to beat the feds. Juice Lee, what's good, bro? He said these women create a bunch of soul ties and then they want to throw lustful words around. Yeah, that's what it is. A bunch of soul ties, that's why I tell guys it ain't really good to sleep with 300, 400 women. That's 200 women. It's not good for a man to have a high body count, especially today. all them energies mixed with each other, all that shit mixed with each other. You know, it's nasty. So, but you know, it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. We get up out of here, man. Peace.